What's going on, everybody? This is your boy, man. I'm coming at you with a video here. This one here is going to be about the Houston Texans with these particular deals that they making. Excuse my mess in the background. I'm changing around my scenery, as you can probably tell. But this is going to be about the Houston Texans making these moves. I want to mainly focus on the wide receiver core. But before I do that, let me start with this one right here that I personally do not like. We let DJ Reader walk. I'm not 100% fan of that, but wow. Bill O'Brien, you're messing up. I mean, hey, we already knew that in the first place, but Bill O'Brien, you're messing up. So, with that out the way, we all know about the DeAndre Hopkins trade. Big Texan fans like myself and others, still hurt. We'll never get over that. Now, let's not forget, we did get Randall Cobb from the Cowboys, and we just got Brandon Brooks from the Rams, who also came from the Bills and the Patriots. Basically being tossed around now. So, with that being said, I guess what I'm trying to say is this. We still got Kenny Stills. We still got DeAndre Carter. I know he's mostly for a return man, but he's used as a slot receiver here and there. You know, I'm not saying that's what he's good at, but he do get used for that. I think what Bill O'Brien is doing is trying to appease Deshaun Watson, because there has been reports that Deshaun Watson now wants out of Houston because of the Hopkins trade. Can't say I blame him, because I don't. Can't say I blame the man. But here's the part that I don't like. You get David Johnson. We don't really need a running back, but you got him. You get Randall Cobb from the Cowboys. You get Brandon Brooks from the Rams. You get these players that you're basically trying to get a 2-for-1. I basically what I'm trying to say. That's what Bill O'Brien's trying to do. He's trying to get a 2-for-1. That's what he's doing. And that's not a good idea. Before I continue with this video, I want to give a shout out to a fellow Texan YouTuber. He's a Clemson fan. He's a Roughneck fan, which, by the way, no more NFL, XFL, excuse me. So, we'll see what happens with that. He's a Texan, a Houston Texans, a Clemson Tigers, and a Houston Roughnecks fan. Y'all go check his channel out. He wants to get up to 100 subscribers. He said he's a couple of more away, and he wants to get up to 100. I'm going to leave a link to his channel in the description box. Y'all go check him out. Now, with these particular moves that the Texans are making, it's not fan favorites. I want to say right now, who's winning these trades is the Cardinals and the Rams. Cardinals needed to get rid of some salary cap. That's why they took a second-round pick. And they did that by letting Brandon Cooks go. And we already know the Cardinals won that because we got David Johnson and a second-round pick. No knock on David Johnson, because I never really watched him play, so I don't know how good he may be or how bad he may be. But we all know Hopkins, I don't care what anybody says, was the best receiver in the game. Yeah, I could be biased because he was a Houston Texan. It's just amazing to me that we let this man walk. I still to this day just cannot believe this. We let the man go. So I'm trying to get off of that, but it's hard. But I'm trying to get off of that because all the nonsense that was going on. Now, seeing how we got Brandon Brooks, Randall Cobb, we still got Kenny Stills. One person that I have not heard that we re-signed yet, and I have been looking, that I personally want to be re-signed, is Conley. When we got him from the Raiders, he wasn't that bad. I thought he was pretty decent. What will he do now? We have to see. Excuse me, sorry about that. Y'all may know I do my videos kind of late or kind of early, however you want to look at it. Right now it's almost 4:30 in the morning, so sorry, I'm a little sleepy. Ooh, got to work. Just got to working a 15-hour day. I'm tired, but I decided to do this video real quick. But we gotta bring back some of our players on the defensive end. We let DJ Reader go. We already know about Clowney a couple of years ago. There was also a story that J.J. Watt wanted out. Not good at all. Don't know how true that is, but there was a story that said that J.J. Watt wanted out. So we're gonna have to keep our eye on that one. Hopefully that don't happen, because that man, he might have a bunch of injury riddled couple of seasons, but the man's still a huge value to the city of Houston, to this franchise. So I would not do that. But anyway, I think that we need to improve on the defense, because this year's draft has been said to be one of the richest drafts in NFL history of wide receivers. So us getting these trades, I get what Bill O'Brien was coming from. He wants somebody that's been on the field, that's been proven. But no. No, like I said before, no knock on Randall Cobb, no knock on Brandon Brooks. But at the end of the day, I already know what he's trying to do. He's going to end up getting rid of David Johnson. Mark my words on that. Y'all mark my words. He's finna get rid of David Johnson. It might be before the trade deadline of the season, or whatever the case is. He might get cut. He might get traded. I don't know. But we're going to see. Because I'm telling you, this is what he's doing. Because it looks the same way as the New England Patriots used to always do. Never want to go over the salary cap, but they do want to pay Deshaun Watson because his contract is coming up and he's going to demand big money. So I'm telling you, y'all say I'm making excuses, but I'm not. I'm telling you, this is what is finna get ready to happen. All the stuff that Deshaun Watson has done, he deserved that big contract. So with all that being said, this is what I want to say. I get that. I believe that what Bill O'Brien's trying to do is appease Deshaun Watson to stay in Houston. So that's why he's trying to get some good wide receiver cores around him. But when you trade away that DeAndre Hopkins, they instantly had it just clicked instantly. I don't know if because they both went to Clemson. I don't know if they just had a lot of things in common with things going on with their family. We all know the history of DeAndre Hopkins, what happened to his mom. And just in case y'all did not know, I'm pretty sure you did, but just in case you did not know, Deshaun Watson's mom can barely talk because she don't have it anymore, but she had tongue cancer. So they both of their moms went through a little bit of tragedy. I don't know if that would have brought them together as well too, because they both experienced something like that. but you getting rid of him. I know I keep talking about Hopkins, and I'm trying not to, but it's just hard. It's hard. And with y'all getting rid of, with the Texans getting rid of Hopkins, now you're trying to say you want to keep Will Fuller, who cannot seem to stay healthy. I don't care if he did cut his dreads off. He cannot seem to stay healthy. Great talent, great guy, but he cannot stay healthy for some reason. Then you want to go and get Randall Cobb and Brandon Brooks. We still got Kenny Stills. Still got a few more wide receivers that don't want to come off the top of my head right now on the team. But the thing is, you make a move like that, what does that send to the players in your locker room? You're making them now walk on eggshells. Damn, if I don't do this here, I could this and that could happen to me. I don't know what can happen to me tomorrow. That's not a good feeling. It's not. So at the end of the day, all I'm saying is this here. We need to have a steady diet getting this job done. If you keep losing these pieces, we're not going to get the job done. We're just going to continue to be AFC South contenders. We might win the division, we might not, but we're just going to be contenders in the AFC South. So if you want to keep making these moves just because people have they want more money, which they deserved. Like, I'm not gonna say Clowney deserved $100 million contract. That's still up for debate. Me personally, I would say maybe 85 or 90, or probably would have given him $100 million. Just a lot of stipulations in the contract for him to get it. Of course, DeAndre Hopkins deserved a pay raise. Look at all the stuff he's done. In Houston, what is 9, 8, 9, 10 years, something like that. 9 years that he's been in Houston. Duh, of course he deserves it. And we already know, whether you're a fan of it or not, I'm personally not, but we already know the quarterback gets all the money. And whether you think he deserves it or not, I'm not saying Deshaun Watson does deserve it, but we already know he's going to get it. At least keep the people around him to help him win, to help this city, this franchise, do what they have to do to win. So when you're getting rid of pieces like that, that puts your team and your players on eggshell. That makes them have in the back of their mind, I don't know. And another thing that I'm worried about, that I'm thinking, kind of off topic here, but related to wide receivers, is how come Andre Johnson was not on the all-decade team? The man had numbers from 2010 to 2019. Yes, I know he retired in 2018? And yes, I know he retired in 2016. I forgot what year. But I know his last 2 seasons he did not play with the Texans. And his numbers did kind of fall off. So I know that's what a lot of people might say. I guess I'm just looking at his overall body of work. So, I guess. So, with that being said, I know J.J. Watt made the all-decade team. Deserve it. Now, I want to go back to the Texans defense. Because when we traded Clowney, we got a second-round pick. We got Jacob Morton, and we also got someone else I can't think of off the top of my head. Now, outside linebacker Jacob Morton played pretty good. He has a few good plays this season. You know what I'm saying? A good couple of run stops, a few good sacks. In the regular season when we beat the Chiefs and when we beat the Patriots, and of course against the Saints, he has a few good games. He shined a little bit. Now, the only thing that I want to see is this here. The reason why I want to try to keep this team together, I know there's pieces that maybe need to go, or they definitely better improve. I know that. But the reason why I say this is because you got to keep that camaraderie with each other, or at least the most part of it. Because once you start to break that up, it's going to be real hard to make things happen. So I guess what I'm trying to say is this here. When you're getting rid of the key players, when your team is not feeling at ease, now you start to wonder, what's going on? So with all that being said, I am going to go ahead and get up out of here. I just wanted to bring up, we getting Brandon Brooks. I want everybody to remember we did get Randall Cobb, and we still have Kenny Stills, Will Fuller, and excuse me. Can't think of the guy's name off the top of my head right now. It's killing me. I'm getting old, y'all. Forgive me. I know his name DeAndre Carter. That's what I'm thinking about. I know he's best for a return guy. That's what we mostly use him for. But every now and then he does, play wide receiver here and there. So, with all that being said, man, let's just remember that when the first time we go and play the Cardinals, we got to give a standing ovation and a warm welcome whenever they come back. He comes back to Houston, to number 10. I know I will be, because he deserves it. Also, too, man, like I said earlier in the video, remember to go check out Tiger Texan Roughneck Superfan. I'm trying to put all that together. Y'all go check out his video. Y'all go check out the man's channel. He talks good Texans. Yes, he talks Roughnecks, and he talks his Clemson Tigers as well. As y'all can probably see right here behind me, man, that's one thing me and him argue about, and I'm a Longhorn fan. So, with all that being said, man, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. This is your boy, Man Up. And as always, you was in the man cave. Now, I'm finna kick you out this man cave. Chalk the deuce. I holla.